Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty, and today we're going to continue testing some Sheglam products. I've recently filmed a video where I tested some Sheglam products, but as I mentioned in that video, I actually did this massive Sheglam haul, and I was literally unable to squeeze all those products in one video. So I'm doing a second video, and I still have some more products to test out, so we'll see how that goes. For now, let me show you the products we're going to test out today. So first up, we have a stick foundation. This is Skin Magnet High Coverage Foundation Stick. Next up, we have this contouring stick, and this is Snatch and Define stick. Then we have a Frida Kahlo blush. This one is in shade Modern Woman. As for our eye makeup, we have two eyeliners. So we have Color Crush Liquid Eyeliner. We have another one of those Chroma Zone Multi-Chrome Gel Liners. And then we have an eyeshadow. This is Jelly Wow Eyeshadow Pop. And this one is in shade Delirious. We also have a lipstick to try. This is Mirror Kiss High Shine Lipstick in shade Own Your Shine. And to finish this off, we have this Freckle product. So this is Freck Please Freckle Tint. So without further ado, let's just jump in. So we're starting with the foundation. This is Sheglam Skin Magnet High Coverage Foundation Stick. The shade I've got is golden. It's a little bit darker than the one I tried before. So hopefully it's not too dark, but we'll see. It comes in this pouch, and this is what it looks like. I'm so curious about this product. I've tried some stick foundations recently, the one by Charlotte Tilbury and Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really like them. Obviously, they are much more expensive than this product, so yeah, I'm really curious how this is going to work. So let's see. So this is the shade. It might actually work with my skin. Let's try it out. So I'm just going to apply it directly onto my skin, just like that. One side of my face first so that we can compare, and let's blend it out. Okay, so what do we think? I'm actually quite impressed with the coverage already, and as you can see, this redness here is nicely covered. Same story with the area around my eyes, like all the shades, everything is really nicely covered. On top of that, it's not too glowy, which in my books is a really good thing. It looks very natural. It feels really comfortable on my skin. It doesn't seem to need much mattifying on top of what we've got here. So if you'd like a stick foundation but in a cheaper version, I think this one will do the job for sure. So yeah, one more kind of a close-up comparison. I personally love it. It feels really comfortable on my skin. It looks really good. Thumbs up. Okay, let's do the other side of my face now. Okay, so that's a really good start. Let's move on to contouring. So this time I've got Snatch and Define Stick in shade that's a little bit darker, and this is Terracotta. This is what it looks like, and as you can see, the shade is actually pretty dark. So let's see. Okay, so let's blend this out. Yeah, so this blends really nicely. The color seems to be more suitable for my skin tone. It's a little bit more visible. I don't really have to reapply it. If I were to compare this stick to the liquid contour product I tried last time, I think it's just down to your personal preference. This one, if you leave it for a bit longer on your skin, it's still pretty blendable. The liquid contour one kind of sets pretty quickly, so it's best to blend it out straight away. But other than that, I would say it's down to what you actually prefer. This shade definitely suits me a bit more, so I would recommend Terracotta if your skin has shades similar to mine. Okay, so let's quickly do the other side. So as you can see, everything blends really nicely. It looks really natural on my skin. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Another good product. Okay, next up we have a blush, and I have this Frida Kahlo blush in shade Modern Woman. So there were three kind of very bright shades to choose from. And this is a very bright red shade. There was one that was more orange, and there was one that was more pink. So all three very bright, which kind of makes sense if you think of Frida Kahlo and her colors. So let's swatch it first. I mean, it is quite pigmented. Oh, okay, it's a little bit more orange on a swatch than I expected, but maybe that's for the best. I mean, I don't really want anything super red on my cheeks. And let's see how it blends. It does blend, but it's still going to be a pretty intense color from what I can tell. Okay, so let's try it out. So I'm not too sure whether I should apply this with my fingertips and then blend, or should I just apply with a brush. Let's try with a brush first. So as you can see, if you're applying this with a brush directly from the pot, it's not really as scary as it seemed. It blends really nicely with my skin. It seems like one of those products that you can actually blend out to more kind of like sheer coverage, but you can also build it up to something a little bit more intense. Obviously I picked up a shade that's pretty bright, so it is going to be quite visible, but I prefer my blush to be like really nicely blended. So this is what it looks like, and what can I say? Another good product today. So if you're looking for like a brighter blush that's easy to work with, this one's definitely doing the job. Okay, I'm quickly doing the other cheek now. Okay, so far only good choices. Now let's try this lipstick, because I'm actually really curious about it. So what we've got here is Mirror Kiss High Shine Lipstick in shade Own Your Shine. And this is what it looks like. Okay, I really love how it looks. Look at that. So this lipstick is supposed to be like really nice and sparkly. Let's swatch it first. So it doesn't really seem to have much color, but it does look very shiny here on the swatch. So let's try it out. Okay, look how sparkly it is. Okay, it's giving like a proper sparkle, and it's also very nice, kind of like nourishing on my lips. So if you're looking for something that's going to be comfortable to wear, it's going to be very sparkly and shiny, but in a very kind of natural shade, I think this one is going to do the job for sure. I would like to try this as a topper on a kind of like darker lip color and see how it looks. So far all good choices, no complaints. Let's try some eye makeup. So I'm going to start with this Jelly Wow eyeshadow pop in shade Delirious. This is the packaging, and I'm not too sure why I picked that up, to be honest, because I avoid products like this, like those jelly eyeshadows. It's not something I would usually use, so as I said, I'm not really too sure why I picked it up, but here we are. So I'm just going to give it a go. This is what it looks like. It has this kind of like a pearlescent shade to it. Okay, it does feel like a proper jelly. Let's give it a little swatch. Okay, now actually looks pretty cool. It's going to have this kind of like a wet finish. I'm not sure how it's going to feel on my eyelids, but there's only one way to find out, right? So I'm just going to try and apply this with my finger. This is what it looks like. I mean, I think it does what it's supposed to do. So we have this pearlescent jelly eyeshadow that's going to have this kind of like a wet finish. I think it looks alright. I'm not sure if this is like properly my thing, but hey, I chose this, like no one forced me to, so I shouldn't really be complaining. I'm just going to apply this on my other eye now. Okay, so what can I say? It's very easy to apply. It does look the way it's supposed to look, the way you would expect it. So I guess another good product, even though I'm not sure if I'll be like using this one that much, but listen, that's like entirely my fault. So next up we have an eyeliner, and this is Color Crush Liquid Eyeliner in shade Outdoorsy-ish. So there's our liquid eyeliner. It has this very to use, precise tip, and let's try it out. Okay, I quite like it. It's very easy to use. I wish it was maybe a little bit more pigmented. I did have to kind of correct the line a couple of times to get like the proper coverage I wanted, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay, so let's finish this off with this Chromazone Multichrome gel liner in shade Whirlwind. This is what it looks like. It has this kind of like a blending sponge on this side, as well as a little sharpener. I remember I wasn't like too impressed with the sponge last time. It wasn't as soft as I wanted it to be, but we're going to give it one more go. And here's the eyeliner swatched. These eyeliners have really a nice selection of shades, I have to admit, so I'm just going to apply it on my lower lash line. And to be honest, this one actually looks even better than the one I tried last time. This duochrome is more visible even on such a small area here. Let's try the sponge again to blend it out. Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed. This one could have been a little bit softer, but you know what? I do have sensitive eyes, so maybe I'm just a little bit too demanding here. Okay, it's going to be a very sparkly look today. By the way, look at this. These are the swatches of this liquid eyeliner, and here we have the gel eyeliner, and look at this. It doesn't really smudge, does it? This one as well. That's pretty good. So if you want something quite long lasting, it seems like these two products are pretty good for that. Okay, so I don't have any Sheglam mascara to test out, so I'm going to do that bit off camera, and I'll be back with today's final product. Okay, so the last product we'll be trying today is a Freckle product. So this is Freck Please Freckle Tint in shade Tan. So this is the box and this is our product. So let's see the shade I picked up first. So there you go, this is the shade. That's what it looks like. One thing I need to mention is that it doesn't really seem to have much pigmentation. I applied it once again. I'm just going to let it dry for a bit and let's see if that's going to make it a little bit more intense. It is a very liquidy product. Okay, so if you let it dry slightly, it's going to be a little bit more visible. I'm not really too sure if I like how these freckles actually look. So I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit stressed to use this product now. I'm afraid that I'm going to like literally destroy my makeup, but let's give it a go. On the first look, it does seem to me like the products I used before were a little bit better, but let's just go and see. Well, to be honest, it's not really as visible as I would like it to be. I can see something, but considering that this shade is tan, I thought it would be a little bit more visible. I mean, I can work with that, but it's probably not the best freckle product I've ever tried. This could be like a personal opinion too. Maybe it actually works for some people better. But for me, I definitely would prefer something that kind of applies a little bit easier. With this product, the freckles are kind of like very washed out and I can't really seem to kind of adjust the intensity of freckles the way I like. So it's just going to be like this or nothing. It looks okay-ish, but it's probably the only product I tried today I'm not like 100% happy with. Anyway, let's finish the freckles and I'll be back with my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts. I think today's Sheglam haul was a very successful one. Most of the products I tried were actually pretty amazing considering the price. The only product I was not a massive fan of was the Freckle product. Like that one did not really seem to work that well for me. It was a little bit too watery and generally not the way I would like my Freckle product to be. I guess the eyeshadow is also not something I would normally pick up and I'm not even sure if I'll be like using it that much, but ultimately it does look the way it's supposed to look. It does what it's supposed to do. So I'd still consider this to be a pretty good product. And then everything else I tried today, I was actually really impressed with. The foundation is just so good. I really like the contour stick. I really love the blush. Both of the liners were pretty great. The lipstick is just so comfortable on my lips. So yeah, everything else was actually pretty great. And how about you guys? Have you tried any of these products? If so, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.